Alright, here's the video review for the San Diego Comic-Con Transformers exclusive SOUNDWAVE MiPad 2 or MiPad 2. MiPad actually would probably be a better pun. But it's the Xiaomi company teamed up. They did a fundraising campaign to make a tablet transformer and partnered with Hasbro to make it SOUNDWAVE. It comes in, I'm going to talk a little bit about the packaging because it's such slick packaging. It comes in like a nice, it feels like a nice sturdy box that you would get a real tablet in. It's got SOUNDWAVE on the side, it's silver. There's a bio on the back here. It's a little hard to see because of all the shininess. But yeah, it's got the Hasbro logo and nice sturdy packaging. Open it up and inside is the tablet itself, looking much like a tablet would in a package. And it comes in like a plastic sleeve to make even the back look like a tablet, with some little tech detailing there at the bottom. But it is not solid like that. And you slide it out, you see all the robot parts. And from the front, it's a little bit of a fingerprint magnet. And like I said, aside from a casual glance, you're not going to fool anybody with this because you can clearly see all the separation panels where all the panels meet. But it looks like it's about the size of an iPad mini. And it's very thin. It's neatly designed. Like I said, you can see all the breaks between the panels, but it looks like a little tablet, which is cool. And of course, if you flip it over, it looks complicated, and it really isn't. It's actually a fairly intuitive transformation, and it's kind of fun. So, and then also in the package is his little instruction manual. You can pull these tabs and remove it, but it's his little instruction manual that's shaped like a Decepticon symbol, which is cool. So we'll set that off to the side and get into the transformation itself. Let's make sure we're focused here. Bring up the light. So yeah, you start off on the back. Also on the back, this silvery bits. I believe the Hasbro one is this silver. Most of the pictures I saw of the original retail release, if it's not the Comic-Con version, this is more of the rose gold backing. It's kind of a pale golden color. Bring the light down just a little bit on that. But here it is very definitely silver. So to start transforming, and we go ahead and pop these panels out to the side, just like this. Pull those out. This panel folds down like this, and then we unpeg from these two pegs right here. You unpeg the arms and bring them up and out. This one, you actually bring this middle panel with it because it's currently pegged into his hand right over here. But so flip that out, and once that's out, you can go ahead and pop this out of his hand. This is going to come back in later in the transformation process. So you got those out. Go ahead and fold these panels up to form his forearms, and then there's a couple slots up in here that these little tabs right here are gonna, you put that in and then collapse that into his chest, and that locks the chest piece into place. Come back here and flip out the front part of his head. His head's actually in three parts here in the tablet. It's very thin, but it forms a full head. But we'll show you how it would go. So after that, bring these two side panels up like this, and then untab from this gray panel, this black tab, and then this tab right up here, and then you can swing the leg out, or what will be the leg out. So swing those out like that. Detach this little panel right here and set it off to the side. This panel right here comes up on this hinge, rotates around. You take these two side panels and flip it up. That's going to flip up the middle section of the head, and then here's the back right here. So you collapse those together. Open up these two little tabs here on the back of his robot mode. Brings up two little tabs there, and then this comes up and pegs together like that, and then the head snaps together, and you get a nice, thick, fully three-dimensional head instead of just a flat panel we saw earlier. So yeah. Then the legs rotate here, down here at the hinge, like that. rotate them forward. And then this little tab where stuff attached earlier, you rotate that down and it pops a panel up here on the side up. Do that on both sides. Fold this up, and then this now tabs on to this tab we just rotated down. Just like that. Like that. Take these panels right here, lift them up slightly, and rotate them. Then fold them flat down like that. Then each side folds all the way out like that, and then they fold forward to form his feet. And same over here. Fold these down. And right there you've got the base robot move. Let's see if we can't. Maybe a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. Definition wise. And then you take this panel, pop these two little speaker pieces out. Take this, lift this up, fold this down like this, and then fold these up, and then this piece now plugs into his back to give him some kind of secondary wings here. You can leave this hanging back. I like to fold it forward, but it's up to you. Knocked him over. This piece, as I mentioned earlier, can peg on to either limb. There's a little peg hole right here as a shield. And you can have this piece flips out like this. You can have them hold these separate as individual weapons, or you can take them and combine them into like one combined rifle like this, which you can hold either down here or down here. And there he is, all done. There is the MePad SOUNDWAVE, or MyPad SOUNDWAVE. Dog is going crazy currently. Now, articulation-wise, he doesn't have head articulation because of the way it forms. You can't turn his head side to side. He does have some front to back here at the shoulders, as well as the in and out here at this hinge. He's got a that joint right there is mostly for transformation, and then he's got an elbow joint to the side of that, so you can actually bend his hand at the elbow. And of course, you can, if you want to give him a lifting pose type pose, you can a curling arm pose. You can rotate that elbow down if you wish. No waist swivel, again, due to the transformation, but he does have some in and out on the hips, which you can see ratchet front to back on the hips right there at this hinge, which, again, have a nice sturdy ratchet for such a thin piece. He does have knees. Oh, broke the thing off. And then he has a swivel there beneath the knee, as well as a pretty decent amount of ankle. You alright? You okay? Yeah. Dog's running around and crashing into things. Because that's what she does. And then again, you can hold a gun. So yeah, pretty decent amount of articulation. Now he is, as you can see, very thin from the side. He's not a fully fleshed out 3D robot. That would have been, I think, even more impressive had they managed to get something like that done with this. But yeah, all in all, it's a really neat figure. The transformation is kind of innovative for going from a flat, tablet to to this. You can arrange the wings however you want. And then real quick size comparison. Here he is with Voyager Galvatron. And you can see he's roughly Voyager size. He's about the same height at the top of the head as Galvatron, although you're missing a little bit of the tip there. Galvatron might be slightly taller to the tip of the head crest, but roughly Voyager size, although it doesn't have quite the heft of a full-size Voyager because, again, of the thinness. Here he is with Deluxe Skull Cruncher, just to give you an idea of the size of it. But it's really innovative. It's a really cool little curio product. I don't know what shelf he's going to go on. I don't know where he'll fit in with my other Transformers. He does have more of a Prime Soundwave vibe to him than, obviously, G1 Soundwave, although I like the continual media presence of being a tablet. But yeah, he's pretty cool. Definitely dig him. There's the San Diego Comic-Con 2016 exclusive Transformers SOUNDWAVE tablet. Very cool. Again, thanks to my friend Jason, Panzer Jedi on Twitter. He picked up a couple and sold me one at cost, which was super cool of him. So yeah, wanted to check it out. It's a pretty neat figure. I don't know if it's necessary for your Transformers collection, but if you're just looking for something fun and different to mess with, he fits the bill quite aptly.